Oh my god, we're all gonna die! Or are we? Hey guys, what's going on? This is Zach coming at you from my girlfriend's condo, aka Quarantine Heaven, aka the room with the pink bed sheets, and don't hate on me, those are super comfortable and they actually kind of match my shirt. So 2 days ago, I and basically every other affiliate marketer for Amazon got an email from them, and normally I don't care. These emails are always just full of crap, nobody cares about them, I just skip right by them, but this one I clicked on, I was like, okay, let's see exactly what's going on. I was expecting something boring, but oh no, it was not boring. Turns out Amazon just randomly decided to totally obliterate their commissions for basically all of their product categories on their website. Let me just show you. So this right here is the chart for commissions before this change. Okay, see that? Nice and like varied and a lot of like high commission structures. Boom, here's the new one. Look at that. Look at that, nothing above 3%. That is ridiculous. This means that some categories are losing over 50% of their affiliate revenue, which is absolutely insane. This change totally blindsided a bunch of people. It came out of nowhere and it has caused a lot of panic in the internet marketing space, and rightfully so. When you have an affiliate website and you're now making 50% or less of what you were making, that is going to throw a whole wrench into your entire life. However, this video is going to tell you why you shouldn't be that worried about this change. It's going to tell you maybe the reality of the situation, why this may be happening, and what you can do instead to make this better for yourself. Treat it as a learning experience and make your online business, your website, even better than it was before. And I'm also going to address some alternative affiliate programs if that is what is interesting you right now. So this came at an absolutely terrible time. They literally could not have picked a worse time to announce this, which makes me think that there is some very drastic reasoning behind this choice. Now, I believe there are two possible explanations for why they made this change. And the first one, which is my perception of things, is that they aren't doing this to screw over affiliates, and they aren't doing this to try and phase out their affiliate program. Instead, what they are doing is a direct response to the current pandemic that is happening. And you're like, Zach, what are you talking about? Amazon is not hurting for money right now, and you're absolutely right. Their stock is doing great. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, but the company itself still looks very stable, and that's true, but their infrastructure is not. According to an article in the Wall Street Journal, Amazon has been making shifts to encourage people to purchase from them less. Now, this behavior is absolutely unheard of in e-commerce. It doesn't make sense to encourage your customers to purchase less, to remove upsells, to remove promotions. You want people to buy as much as possible, but not Amazon right now. According to the article, Amazon has absolutely been flooded with orders, and they simply do not have the infrastructure and the means to continue fulfilling all of these orders and keeping things up to standards. So they have cut back on their promotions, they have cut back on a majority of their advertising, and they have cut back or pushed back Prime Day, which that's bad. That means it's bad. So basically they're trying to drive fewer sales, right? And with the amount of sales that their affiliate program drives them, it makes sense that they would want to discourage people from promoting products on Amazon and getting them more sales. Right now, without any type of advertising, Amazon would still be fine. It is still the go-to place for most people to buy their products from. So discouraging affiliates from advertising products right now is a pretty smart move. It's a way to cut back on orders and to just make things easier for them to handle. Now, according to an article from CNBC, a spokesperson for Amazon did not address whether or not this change is in response to the pandemic, but assuming so is not a very far leap. Now, if this is what is happening, and if Amazon is simply trying to discourage orders in the short term, then one would expect commissions to come back up in the future. I don't know when they would come back, but it makes sense that they would come back at a point where Amazon is trying to get as many orders as possible. But right now, they have the pandemic doing that for them. Now, what's weird is that they didn't mention anything about this in their email, so it is kind of weird how they're not communicating with their affiliates, but I mean, it makes sense. It's a very rash decision. They definitely did not want to do this, I can guarantee you, because it's going to make a lot of people mad and screw a lot of people over, but I think this is what they had to do for their company. Now, the more sinister reason behind this, and the reasoning a lot of people are turning to, and it could be right, but I just don't see it, is that Amazon is trying to use this to phase out their affiliate program. Now, there's no doubt that Amazon gets a lot of extra sales and revenue from their affiliate program. However, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They may have been seeing for a very long time that their affiliate program is simply not worth maintaining. So they may be trying to phase it out. They may have tried to find some way to phase it out. And they were like, hey, this pandemic, we could lower our commission rates, and this could push people out of the program without us actually closing it down all the way and making people a lot angrier. And that does make sense, and you really don't know unless you were in that boardroom when they made that decision. However, I just don't see it. The pre-cut commissions off of these affiliate referrals were not high, but not low. They were pretty average. And with a company like Amazon, and with the amount of orders that they were getting from this affiliate program, it doesn't make sense to destroy it like this. There has to be another reason behind why exactly they did this. So regardless of the reality, whatever the reasoning is behind why exactly they chose to destroy commission rates, it makes one thing very, very clear. And that you shouldn't put all of your eggs into one basket, and this basket in this case being Amazon. You aren't in control of your commissions or your earnings. You are technically not the one in charge of how much money you are making. Amazon cut commissions in half overnight. That means they could just shut down the program overnight. You are totally at their whim. With Amazon being such a massive and fast-changing company, they're really paving the way for massive e-commerce websites. You never really know what the future is going to hold, so depending on them for your entire income is a little bit sketchy. And then one could argue that even having a website that gets SEO traffic, that's even sketchy because you are depending on Google to drive your traffic, and they can just totally nuke your website overnight, and then you lose all your traffic, lose all your money, boom, you're on the street. So what the hell do you do? What do you do? When you are in this space, what could you possibly do? Well, there's two things that you can do. You can move to other affiliate programs, and you can look at alternate ways of monetization. And both of these things you should be doing right now. So hopefully this wakes you up. So first of all, let's talk about other affiliate programs. And real quick, there are some people that are saying, oh, pull all of your Amazon links from your website. Don't do any more Amazon affiliate. I think this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. First of all, because my perception that this is just a temporary response to the pandemic and commission rates may come back at some point in the future. And also because that's entirely driven by emotions and not analytics. And I'll tell you what I mean. So there are a lot of different affiliate programs out there. A lot of the time, today, I had no idea a lot of these websites had affiliate programs, and doing this research, I was like, oh my God, they got an affiliate program? More people need to know about that. Now, some of these are fantastic and some of these are abysmal. So we have to point out first that Amazon is the single most high converting e-commerce website ever, right? Their conversion rate is absolutely insane. In 2015, their conversion rate for Prime members was 74%, which is unheard of. And then for non-Prime members, it was 13%, which is 4 times the average conversion rate of 3.32% across the internet. So Amazon is converting 4 times higher than other e-commerce websites. So even if you're making 50% less per conversion, Amazon is still converting much more than 50% more than these other websites. So you may be making less, but you still may be making more than other ones, right? And really the only way to know this is to test. You need to split test your links, you need to split test these different programs, see which ones convert the best and which ones give you the highest earnings per, whether it be page view, click, whatever, right? You don't know without testing. Taking off your Amazon affiliate links willy-nilly could be screwing you over. It could absolutely be destroying you. I know I have experimented with several different affiliate programs and none of them have converted and made earnings for me as high as Amazon does. But I wouldn't know this if I didn't test it. So what affiliate programs are out there and are they any good? So I have a couple right here for you that I'm just gonna read off and compare them to Amazon so you can kind of see, how they compare. So Amazon, first of all, has a cookie of 24 hours, meaning that they track people's behavior 24 hours after they click your link. So people could order something 23 hours and 59 minutes after they click your link, and you'll still get the commission for it. So let's just go through. These are just some that I thought of and some like massive categories and that would interest a lot of people. So first of all, Home Depot has a 2% commission, and they have a 1-day cookie. Now this is in comparison to Amazon's new 3% commission rate for the home and outdoor and like home improvement stuff. Lowe's is the exact same, 2% commission, 1-day cookie compared to Amazon's 3%. Then for pets, we have Chewy, which offers a $15 per new referral commission, which is like if you refer a new customer and this is their first ever order, you get $15, but if it's not their first order, you get nothing. Kind of weird. They have I don't know what their cookie is on that. I think it's pretty damn long. And this is compared to Amazon's 3% commission rate on pets. Next up, we have Petco with a 4% commission rate and a 7-day cookie. This is compared to Amazon's 3%, so this is actually a little bit better. Now for Cabela's, we have up to 3% commission with a 14-day cookie, and this is compared to Amazon's 3% commission rate. So pretty much average there, but that's a really, really good cookie. Sephora really surprised me. Sephora has a 5% commission rate, and it can even go higher in some cases. Now it has a 1-day cookie, and this is compared to Amazon's new 3% commission. Wayfair really blew me away. Wayfair has a 7% commission rate and a 7-day cookie, and this is compared to Amazon's new 3% for furniture. buybuy BABY for baby supplies is at 5% commission rate, and this is compared to Amazon's 3%. Guitar Center has a massive 6% commission rate on musical instruments, and that it doesn't say the cookie, but I'm assuming it's pretty long with the verbiage that they used, and this is compared to Amazon's 3% commission rate. GNC, the supplement store, they have a 4% commission rate with a 7-day cookie, and this is compared to Amazon's 1% for health wellness products. And then also the Vitamin Shop, basically the same thing as GNC, 4% to 10% commission rate. It varies depending on the category. I don't know the cookie, but I'm assuming it's pretty long, and this is compared to Amazon's 1% commission rate. So as you can see, there are a lot of different affiliate programs out there. There's an affiliate program for basically every single niche, and a lot of these, they're maybe better than Amazon, especially in terms of their cookie, or they may be worse, but you don't know which one is better for you until you actually test it out. You need to test before you make these rash decisions, because you can't look past Amazon's insane conversion rates. Now, the second best thing that you can do, and actually this is the first best thing, but I'm putting it last because it's the best one, is to diversify your earnings. Oh my God, guys, why are you not diversifying your earnings? Any of the big publishers out there, the big guys, the big players making tens, hundreds of millions of dollars per year, do not depend solely off of affiliate marketing to earn all of their revenue. They diversify, and they diversify heavily. Now, I would say the biggest earner for basically all of these big companies, these big publishing conglomerates, is display advertising. Now, many people out there, especially like Amazon affiliate marketers, are like, oh, don't run display ads. It's just gonna distract from your Amazon links and you're not gonna make that much money. I don't know why they have a deep southern accent, but that's not right. Sure, it may distract a little bit, but the difference is going to be marginal, and you're missing out on some insane revenue. Let me give you an example. So John Dykstra from Fat Stacks blog, he owns the website homestratosphere.com, and last month, even in February, even when earnings were absolutely garbage, terrible CPMs, he still made $40,000 off of that website. And I would say 95% plus of that revenue was display advertising, meaning it's just from ads on the page. Now, his traffic is immense to reach those numbers, but you can see that you can make that much money just depending on display ads. You don't need to have a website monetized through affiliate. And so I think a big reason why people turn their nose up at display advertising is that they really only know the terrible ad networks like media.net, and Google AdSense. Both of these are very, very easy to get into, and like they're fine, but the earnings off of each ad are absolutely terrible. The CPMs are basically bottom of the barrel. Now, if you join a good ad network though, which a lot of people don't know that those exist, you can make a lot of money. For example, when my website hit 10,000 page views, I joined Ezoic, and immediately after joining them, my ad revenue went up a lot. I don't know the exact percentage because I didn't look at that, but it was easily over 3 times, maybe 5 times. Sometimes it's up to 10 times what I was making with Google AdSense. The difference is absolutely night and day. Now, there are barriers to entry for these different ad networks. Like I said, Ezoic is 10,000 page views a month. There's Mediavine, which is 30,000 page views a month, and AdThrive, which is a fantastic one and I can't wait to get into, is 100,000 page views per month. And really the earnings only go up as you start getting more traffic because you're allowed in these more exclusive, higher paying ad networks. So do some research on that. I'll have a link to Ezoic down in the description below. Look at it, join it, why would you not? And then aside from display advertising, I just wanna say this, info products are an absolutely fantastic way to make money. Now, they're not easy to make yourself, and your conversions off of them are going to be incredibly low, so don't focus on this when your website is still pretty small and you're still trying to grow a lot in traffic, but down the line, it is a fantastic way to diversify your income. Now, you can either make your own info product or you can just affiliate market one through like ClickBank or something similar to that. There's like infinite possibilities. And then of course you can have like a YouTube channel, you can have a podcast, you can do sponsored content on your blog. There are so many ways that you can make money. Do not freak out with the fact that Amazon is now screwing you over. This is just opening up your eyes to all of the different possibilities out there for making more money with your website. So my key takeaway, don't freak out. So I personally feel like Amazon is going to come back and raise commissions back up once the pandemic is over and once they've stabilized. That's just my idea and what I'm thinking. It just seems logical. I don't know, but you know, that's what makes sense. So use this as a learning experience to diversify your income, diversify your earning sources, and to not put all your eggs in one basket. That should be clear. You need to get creative. You can't just do one thing and be like, okay, I'm fine. You really need to branch out there and start thinking creatively. Finally, let me get close and personal with you here. You got to know that online business is extremely volatile. If you let emotions take over when something happens, when some switch happens, when a Google algorithm changes, when Amazon messes with their commission structure, you're not gonna make it because this is such a volatile space and you might not be suited for it. You just need to roll with the punches, you need to adapt, you need to know that nothing is for sure, and experiment, test, and always get better. That's kind of why I love this space so much, is that it's such a challenge and it's so rewarding seeing all of your hard work and your creative thinking pay off in the long run. So don't let emotions get the best of you. Don't freak out right now. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just adapt. And that's it, guys. So hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button down below. You have no idea how much that helps me and makes me happy. Also, check out those videos over there. You'll like those, or over there somewhere. And yeah, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Say bye.